This wasn't even that hard to do. It only took me like 11 hours to do. I spent $0, I didn't even buy Kakashi, and he's just 99 cents. But to understand how I got rank 10 in power in just 11 hours, we need to go back to 3 p.m. earlier today. I was just screwing around in Ninja Awakening, and then I noticed server 70 is finally full. And if you play Ninja Awakening a lot, then you know what this means. Once a server is full, then a new one opens, which means it starts from the very beginning again. You're going to do all the events, you get to do everything all over again, and if you know what you're doing, then it's really easy to get high in power. So I just made a video telling you how to get rank 10 in power. So I thought, you know what, instead of telling you how to do it, I'm going to show you how to do it. So without further ado, this is how I got rank 10 in just 11 hours. We start this journey off like any other journey with a lot of grinding. The early story mode especially. Now since they added in a full automatic mode, it's become so much easier. I just click one and I put my phone down and it will play it for me. I don't even have to pay attention anymore. So I just kept doing the story mode until I got this weird ass glitch where it wouldn't let me jump up on the next stage of the level. And I tried it multiple times, I ran back into it, it wasn't working. So gave up on it. I went back to the normal stuff where you're in the lobby. Then I instantly collected all my quests for XP. Like I said in my last video, you want to do every daily quest every day. It gives you VIP points, it gives you level XP, and level XP is very important. The higher level you are, the more you can do in the game, especially level 35. You want to hit level 35 as soon as possible. Once you hit that, you can get your entire team unlocked, you get so many things. I think you get adventure at level 30, so then you can, actually it's level 33 I think, so then you can get ninja tools. It's just, the higher level you are, the more you can play the game pretty much. It is so useful to be high level. That's why you want to raid constantly, you want to buy as much stamina as possible. You want to be level 25 to level 28 by at least the end of your first day. You want to be really high level quick. After that, I went to do my draw 10 summon. So I'm looking mainly to get win bonuses because I want to do a Naruto lineup this time, so I'm just going to see what I get. I pretty much got nothing. There's really just Datara. He's not bad and he's not really good. He's just kind of eh. He's an A though, so I'm going to be using him pretty much no matter what until I get someone who's an A and is better than him. Now I'm doing the Tail Beast. So it's pretty good. You want to do the Tail Beast every day, of course, because you could get materials that upgrade your hero. Upgrading your hero is very important. It upgrades your hero's abilities, it boosts his power a lot, so make sure you do the Tail Beast training as much as possible. But now that I have an A partner, I'm feeling a little confident. You already know where I'm gonna go. Back to grinding story mode. You want to do the story mode basically until you lose and you can't keep going, or until you get a pretty good item out of the quest story mode, and then you want to like equip it and use it. So I kept going until I had my purple item, so of course I went to go put that on. It's also important to always collect everything you can, especially the Conan event. The Conan event gives you so much material. It can help you out like significantly. You can get summon scrolls, you can get all kinds of hand scene, you get just shit all the time. Now I talked about this in my last video when I talked about what you should buy in the shop. You should be buying the stamina 3 times every day no matter what. But when you first start off, you can buy 4 times because you just want to get really high level really quickly. So buying 4 stamina on day 1 and day 2, that's understandable. You always want to buy the ration Dango too. That gives you 60 stamina. It's really useful, and you only really need to play the scroll battle for like a couple times because there's bots in there, and you can just murk the bots every time you see them. I'll be buying the 4th stamina later when I need it, but right now I have 400 and basically 20 stamina, so I'm just gonna power through the story mode and keep going until I just can't go anymore. Now this is very important. What you do from this point on is very key. Since I just lost in the story mode, I'm gonna go and upgrade as much as I can. What most people do at this point is they go, well, I can't keep doing the story mode, I just lost, and they stop trying, they stop doing it, and that's stupid. Like, I still have a lot of stamina. Why would I not go to my Hearts of Ninja or my Enhancing, and why would I not upgrade my partners? They just go, well, I can't keep going now, and now I'm stuck. Well, you're actually not stuck. You're just not using your stamina at the kind of rate that you should be doing it. But since I lost the story mode, I upgrade everything I can. I upgrade my items and my hero. Then I do the Chamber of Buttons. Then I mess around with the dual field. I do pretty much everything that like you should be doing, and you do not want to leave anything in the experience undone, especially like right before 8 o'clock. You want everything to be completed and everything to be done. That way you get as much as an advantage over everyone else as physically possible. Your goal is just to beat everyone. You want to be the very best. That's just it. That's how it works. But now that I've completed like almost everything in experience, I'm just going to be doing the elite story mode, so that gives me even more materials to upgrade my partners and everything. It gives you a lot. It gives you especially the stuff you can use on Heart of Ninjas. And with the end of my elite squad, my first hour is now done. I ended up at level 20 and basically 39,000 power. But now on to the next session. I took about an hour and a half of break. I played ping pong with my sister, and then I took a shower. But after that, I came back around 5:30 p.m. with a vengeance. I'm gonna be getting an unbelievable amount of power in this run. I logged back on and I saw that the Anbu have accepted me into their group. They are the number 2 strongest in it, and I know I didn't join the number 1 group. I didn't because I know someone in the number 1 group, and I know him IRL, so I just really wanted to beat him. I want to do the group tournament, and I just want to actually destroy his team constantly. I thought it'd be really funny. So I basically just did it because of pride and pride alone. Don't do what I did. You should be joining the number 1 group for the Sasuke shard. I then do a draw 10 and I get Asuma. And if you heard before, I want to do a win comp. So this is really good. And I now have 2 win characters. I'm getting a win bonus. It's pretty good. It's very important to look at what your elements are. Like I talked about this in my last video. You shouldn't have just elements all over the place. You shouldn't have a lightning and an earth and a wind and a water, all just different people. You should have like 3 wind and 2 water, or 3 water, 2 yin, 3 fire, 2 yang, like stuff like that. You shouldn't be just having all randomness, because it gives you a lot of extra power and people don't really realize this. I see people with just idiotic like lineups. Like it makes no sense the kind of lineups some people have. It's like actually sometimes laughable, and I feel bad. That's the main reason why I made the other video. That, and for some reason people kept on using B rank characters. Why would you ever use a B character when you can use an A character or an S character? That also really annoyed me, and I didn't know why people ever did it. I looked at my bag and I saw that I still had green items. So I decided I'm gonna look through, I'm going to go in the shop and buy some blue items that I need. This is pretty important, you should always be doing this. Once you get yellows and purples, buy the shards so that you can unlock stronger items. You want to have the pinnacle of the best items on your hero. This will boost your power an insane amount. You want to have as highest of the rarity as you can, so the shop will help you out a lot with that. So then I just do the group tail beast so I can help out my group, get prosperity, get points for contribution, and just get group coins for the shop. I saw that I haven't bought Kabuto yet, so then I'm gonna go do the dual field so I can get a good amount of gold, and I can buy some Kabuto shards. Afterwards, I collect that crisp 284 gold. I unlock Akamaru and Mount, and just like that, I haven't even done much at all yet, but I've already gained like over 20,000 power in just a couple of minutes. Then I go do the attack on the Ninetales since I haven't done that today, and I die pretty quickly. And now I'm gonna do the story mode, and I'm gonna get that Salamander mount. After I did a lot of the story mode and a lot of the elite mode, I decided I'm gonna go collect everything that needs to be collected. Then I thought I should do some recon. But yes, I know that did show KCM Naruto, and no one in the server has KCM Naruto. It's not possible yet. They use bots to hold up the places so people can't just get number 1 immediately a plane. You need to beat like a level 35 bot with a lot of power. You're gonna see the most easy way to tell what a bot is they'll only ever 35, and usually they have like crazy ass characters like Madara or Kabuto Sage Mode or the Six Sage Naruto. They have everything and it's like crazy, but they're really weak. They're base characters. Like, they don't have ninja tools, they're not enhanced, they don't have any hearts of ninjas. All they are is just base mode, and all they are is like level 35. They're not strong. If you find them in the duel stadium and you see some like Kabuto Sage Mode in the duel stadium, just laugh at them and beat them real quick. I never lose to them. They're not that good. They're kind of laughable. But the guy who's number 1 in power that's not a bot is fucking crazy. On day 1, he bought Itachi, which that's not that bad. But he already has Hanzo on day 1. That means that guy bought like 40 levels on the battle pass. And it costs 200 gold for 1 level. So that guy spent at least like 6,000 gold. Like he spent so much gold to get Hanzo. He wasted so much that I feel like in like 2 weeks he's gonna be so bad. Like he's gonna be rank like 20. He wasted way too much gold to be high rank towards the end. You cannot waste that. You can get Hanzo for free on your own if you buy the battle pass. You don't need to spend gold to get him. So I was just so stupid when I saw that. And 2 different people bought Hanzo. Like, why would you do that? 2 different people spent the battle pass gold. Spent so much gold on this for no reason at all. He cannot do like that much events now. At the end of this video, I have like 5,000 to almost 6,000 gold. And it only took me 11 hours to get that much gold. These people wasted all of that. They're not going to be able to do the Minato event. They might be able to do the Sarutobi event, but I don't think they're going to be able to do the Minato event. They spent way too much gold. And this is just a side note because right now I'm making the script and the number 1 in power has fucking dryer right now. This server is so pay to win, there's no way I'll ever be able to get more than top 10. I will not be able to get top 5. Just to let you guys know, in case I didn't say before, this is also server 71. So in case you wanted to know, but this server's already filled up. This server filled up the day it came out. That's like, I have no idea why, but it did. It's crazy. I think the reason why is because this has been off the App Store for so long. And then everyone re-downloaded this exact app, but it's different. So what the App Store thinks is that like this is a really popular app because hundreds and thousands of people just downloaded it all at once. So the App Store is like, we need to push this game. So they're pushing the game to like everyone because a bunch of people started downloading it. And I think that's what happened, and they like kind of broke the algorithm. So yeah, I mean, if you found this game through the App Store just recently, then I guess I'm right. If not, and you already knew about it, then maybe I'm just wrong and dumb. But before I continue this video, if you watched this far, consider subscribing. If you don't, I understand. It's completely okay, but it will help me out a lot, and it will really help the algorithm. If you like the video or just comment or just watch this video all the way through and that's it, then that in itself will make YouTube go, hey, people like this, and then they'll start pushing it to other people, and because of that it'll start pushing it more and more. One of my most recent videos, the talking about the new update, it just recently got pushed a lot. Like, it's been gaining a lot of views constantly, so I'm pretty happy about that. But I put a lot of actual work into this video. Like, that video was 4 minutes long. Honestly, didn't put that much work into it. I talked about the update and I just looked around and saw what was new. But the video I put after the 15 things, I did put a lot of work into that one. But this one, I spent like an hour and a half to maybe even 2 hours writing the script. I spent like at least 8 hours playing the game a lot and trying to figure out how to become top 10 within 12 hours. And I did end up doing it, which was pretty crazy. It only took me actually 11 hours and I got top 10. But yeah, if you like this video, consider subscribing or just like the video, and that's it, and I'll continue with the video. After I did some of the story mode, I went to the scroll battle, and I'm finally level 26. So now I can use Magatamas now, and I can do the elite squad. Now a lot of people do not like Magmatamas, but I love Magmatamas. They boost your hero's power by a lot. I think they're really underrated, and when you upgrade them, it is a really good amount that it will boost your power. The way I think of them is like the hearts of ninja for your partners, but instead it's for your heroes. That's pretty much what it is. But now that I've finished the elite squad, I use all the Magmatama items to get me all my things I need to use. And now I'm gonna go put them on my hero. Now it's time to upgrade it, and I went from low 95,000 power to high 97, almost 98,000 power, just by upgrading one Magmatama. So I hope that lets you understand a little bit about how strong they are. Now it's time to go back to the story mode. After I finish most of the story mode, I get the salamander and I level up to level 27. Now that I have the salamander, I'm going to level him up until I can. And from just getting him and leveling him up, I went up around 3,000 power just from him. This isn't as important as other things, but you should 100% have max friends on your friends list. You should have 40 out of 40 people on your friends list at all times. You get free things when they just log on, so why would you not want to get 40 free things, and why would you not want that? Like, you could get that, or you can get like 15 free things, and you wouldn't even get the 5 universal crystals if you don't have a lot of friends. So just go on make and just click apply to everyone and just keep doing that. People will accept your friend request. People don't usually decline you unless you're really low in power. But like, as long as you're just like normal, people will just accept you. I then just do the story mode until I get Sasuke. Now that I have Sasuke, I'm also able to do a draw 10. So let's just do the draw 10. I only got like 1 yellow, but it's a pretty goddamn good yellow. I got Gaara. Now I'm gonna really be able to do win bonuses on my team. I'm gonna really try to get like a big win bonus team because I really want to use Naruto on this. I always use Sasuke, so let's see what my lineup's gonna end up being. But since the heroes are universal for your power, if you upgrade one of them, it will still boost your power even if they're not on your lineup. So I'm just going to rank Sasuke up as much as possible, and I recommend you do the same. But remember, you want to raid still as much as possible. So that's why you see me raiding right now to upgrade my Gaara Hearts of Ninja. Since at level 28 you get another added person to your lineup, Gaara will be my added one. I wrote a message in chat so that I can do the daily quest, and I got enough XP to level up. Now I can put Gaara in my lineup and get 3 win bonuses. That will be really useful for the power of my team. But that will conclude this session. I played for about an hour and a half. So I ended around 7 p.m., 1 hour until 8 p.m., which is when it resets. 1 hour later at 8 p.m. I logged back on, so everything has now been reset and I can do all the experiences and I can raid everything again. I log on and collect everything from day 2 in the Conan event. This got me a lot of material and I was able to collect a lot of things. Then I collect all my quests and I go to the 7-day login, which right now is really good because I get an Asuma for free. However, since I already had an Asuma, I got enough shards that I was able to start him up, and this will boost his power a lot. Asuma went from 42,000 power to 53,000 power, so he went up 11,000 just from starting him up. Not much really happened this session, I'm gonna be honest with you. I kinda just did the explosion release training and enhanced my partners. Then I stopped for a little bit, I didn't play for like 30 minutes and I ended up coming back. Then after I came back, I started off with the Tail Beast training so I can upgrade my heroes. But then I realized I still can't even upgrade my heroes. It takes way too much green bucks and I wasn't able to do it. So then I ended up just compromising and upgrading my Magatamas. That still boosted my guy a lot, so I'm fine with it. Now that I can buy stamina again, I did it, and you already know where I'm going with this. You're goddamn right, I'm going back to that story mode. I went till I physically couldn't go anymore. The next one in the boss one for the main story mode was like 2.9 million power, it's 290,000 power. And I was standing there like, I don't have that. I can't beat this guy. So I'm gonna be doing other things until I have a lot more power. That dual field was looking at me kind of funny, so I decided to eliminate them. It didn't take that long. I was like 100,000 power over everyone else. They couldn't do they couldn't do like anything. After I took them all over, I did a Chamber of Abundance. And then since I'm not doing that much right now, let's take the time to realize I still have like 5,000 gold. And I'm only like 5 hours into this challenge. So when people keep telling me like they can't get gold, you're lying. You're just spending your gold. You should not be spending your gold. The only time that you should be doing it is for events. The only exception is to get up to 50 draws so that you can get your S partner, because at 50 draws you're guaranteed an S, which is what I end up doing at the end, so it is pretty viable. Thankfully, since it's the next day in this game's eyes, I can raid again, so I was able to rank up my Gara, which boosts my power a lot. I then raided the last of my stamina for the Hearts of Ninja to upgrade my partners. I then did the group Tail Beast and did all the quests in the group routine to give my group prosperity. But I really want that tech center, and it helps way more than you think it does. So just do as much quests as you can, get your group prosperity up, and then tell your leader to buy the tech center immediately. Since I'm out of stamina and I can't do much right now, I'm gonna buy a bunch of purple shards so I can get a full purple item, because I have a lot of blues right now. And it's really the only thing that I can do. I've actually only been playing for like 5 hours, so my stamina regen has not given me much stamina. So I won't be able to raid and do the story mode as much as like other people who've been playing on the server longer than me. But now I'm pretty much full purple. I only have one blue left, and yeah. But the last thing I can really do is just do the scroll battle. If I do all of it, I should be able to buy a ration dingo for 60 stamina. And I'll be able to do some last minute raiding to upgrade my people. I finally bought the ration, so now I'm able to use it to upgrade my partners, hoping I will get level 35, but sadly it's just not enough. I couldn't even get to level 34. But I still have to do my elite squad, so after that I'll pretty much be done. Now that I'm done with all 3 of the elite squad, I can upgrade, I can do all the items, I can get all the Magatamas, and I can use the Magatamas to upgrade my actual ones I'm using my hero. And then I shall stall time doing the attack of the Tail Beast. I want to get enough stamina for 5, just so I can do one more last raid and upgrade my guy one last time before I get off. And then I realize I can rebuy 5 tickets for my dual field, so I can do 5 more. So I can get some last second coins and gold. And now I finally end this session off with 250,000 power and almost level 34. I then took a really long break. I hung out with family for a little bit. I was with my brother and my grandma. Then 11 hours in, around 2 a.m., I logged in for the very last time in this challenge. I decided that I wanted my S, so I will be buying up to 50 draws. I already have 36 draws done, so I really only need to buy 14 advanced summon scrolls. So it's really not that much gold. From the first draw 10, I got Tamari. She's not that bad at all. I might use her depending on what I get from my S and all the other times. Then I buy the 100% S. So let's see what we get out of that. I really want Zetsu for win, but if I'm probably not gonna get him because that'll be really lucky. I got Suigetsu. He is a pretty good tank and he's water. And I just got Kisame, so the both water will be really useful, and I'll probably be doing that. Then my last one was Hidan. I'm not going to be using Hidan. I already have Suigetsu. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make my team 3 wind, 2 water. I'm going to have Asuma, Gaara, Naruto as my wind, and then Kisame and Suigetsu as my water. So I'm going to have 2 controls, a tank, and 2 attacks. I got level 35, so now I have a full team. And now my power has gone off like crazy. It's skyrocketed to the top. Plus now I got ninja tools, which is extremely important. Once you get ninja tools, you should be doing adventure every single day. You want to get physically as much ninja tools as possible. You want to have your entire team be maxed out with them. But after a bit of randomness that I do, I just randomly go around, I do a lot of things. Then I go and check my power and I see that I am on rank 10. I finally made it. It took me 11 hours and I got to rank 10 being a free-to-play player. So that's literally all you need to do. You watch this video and I basically told you everything that you need to know and everything that you need to do to become a top 10 player. So that's it. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video and goodbye.